The internet has entered a state of a high-definition panic conspiracy following the 51st Caesar Wars, where a man claimed to be Jim Carrey accepted an honorary prize while appearing suspiciously well-rested. Social media analysis and basement-dwelling detectives have concluded that the individuals on stage was not the rubber-faced legend behind the mask, but rather a sophisticated doppelganger, a potentially high-class variant lacking the original signature. First on one borrow follow, what has happened to him? Many who have been familiar with Gary will say this might have something to do with secret societies that have been annoyed by Jim, who murdered them multiple times and killed real Jim Carrey and got the one who looks exactly like him. But today, I will not talk about Jim Carrey, and instead, I'll tell you something about, secret societies. When it comes to the secret society, the Illuminati, Skull and Bones, and Freemasons will come to your mind. So what is a secret society? A secret society is an organization about which the activities, events, inner functioning, membership, and sometimes also existence are concealed. The term rarely excludes covert groups such as intelligence agencies, war-grown warfare insurgencies that hide their activities and memberships but maintain a public presence. Secret societies may be community-based or associated with colleges and universities. These societies exist in countries around the world. Among the earliest secret societies of which historical evidence exists were the mystery religions of ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome, which had secret rites, initiations, and revelations of still more ancient wisdom. Among these were the cult of Dionysus and keepers of the annual season and Orpheus mysteries, and the Pythagorean Brotherhood, whereas the mysteries employed secrecies to guard religion's truth. Other groups have been forced to adopt secrecy to escape or survive suppression and persecution. This was the case of the early Christians in pagan Rome, and in their turn, of various groups deemed heretic by the Roman Catholic Church in the Middle Ages. So widespread were these groups that the Church created the Inquisition to hunt them down and prosecute their members. Obviously, secret societies produce their reason for existence if secrecy were ever entirely abandoned. Many fraternal organizations, for example, maintain the secrecy of their rituals into the 21st century. Although, as in the case of college fraternities and sororities, these survive largely as formalities. Other academic societies, most notably Yale University's Skull and Bones, and similar groups at other Ivy League schools, have traditionally guarded their secrets much more closely. And here I have to mention a typical society which you have heard many times, but I believe they do exist. Yeah, that is Freemasons. Freemasonry, sometimes spelled, Freemasonry, consists of fraternal groups that trace their origins to medieval guilds of stonemasons. Freemasonry is considered the oldest existing secular fraternal organization with documents and traditions dating back to the 14th century. Many historical figures like George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Jesse Jackson, well, many events in history like the independence of the United States, French Revolution, and financial crisis, they do, influence our party's business and social network. But this doesn't mean control. Why do secret societies ignite conspiracy theories? People can be prone to believe in conspiracy theories due to a combination of personality traits and motivations, including relying strongly on their intuition, feeling a sense of antagonism and superiority toward others, and perceiving a threat in their environment. And many conspiracy theories seem to provide clarity or supposed secret truths about confusing events, and the need for closure or a sense of control. Were not the strongest motivators to endorse the conspiracy theories. A secret society quietly shaping the world, or are we simply fascinated by the mystery of hidden power? Sometimes the most powerful force isn't a secret society, but the stories that we tell about them. So do you think they exist? Okay, just leave your comments below.